Yeah, it's the second time this when I moved all the Amigathon stuff back to its normal location, I forgot to set up my USB board. So yeah, that's the second time today because this is the first time I've used this scene that I forgot to set up the sound. So sorry about that. So anyway, Hasifa, how you doing? Michael, Ricky, glad to see you all. Like I said, when I was muted and just basically talking to myself, I just finished up doing some yard work, had to mow the lawn, and did my monthly mowing of the back lawn, which is about 3/4 of an acre on the side of a hill. So that's all done. I got myself a cold one, and I'm ready to play some Spectrum. So yeah, let's do it. So we're going to start out with a Tick Attack. This is this week's Spectrum game. I do have the sound muted. I need to unmute that. Okay, 0, start game. So this is one of the famous ZX Spectrum games. I'm playing as the wizard first. So your wizard, I guess, has this ball that bounces around. I think the idea in this game is that you're trying to find keys and pieces of a big key. I think you can carry up to 3 items at a time. I'm not sure how you drop items. I saw a couple junk cars from my driveway, Ricky. You don't have to look far. Of course, that's been endemic to almost everywhere I've lived. There's been some junk cars hanging around. Never lived in a real posh establishment. All right. So I'm using my trusty monster joystick. I made some attempt at cutting back this bush. There's this bush that is growing under a guy wire, which is attached to our local electric pole. And the thing has gotten to be probably 15 feet tall. And it's grown so monstrous that I can't, I cut back the leafy part, but I mean the stem, the main stem, is so thick. I mean, it's like this thick. I'm gonna have to get a chainsaw and cut this thing. It really should have been taken care of years ago, and it wasn't. So. Has anybody played a lot of a Tick Attack before? Thank you, Hasifa. Let's descend into the depths here. More food. Man, I just love the way that this game is drawn. The guys over at Ultimate play the game. They know what they're doing. More food. Oh, the mushroom is bad. Hey, Pixels. The chicken-omometer is real. Let me in this door. I don't know if it's going to open without a... Oh, I'm dead. You know, this seems like a game that should only have one life. It's a testament to the fine folks at Ultimate play the game to grace you with 3. Gold of the Realm? Huh. I have not played that one. Still haven't found any keys yet. Is it another sort of find the item type game? There were a lot of these games on the Atari, but the graphics weren't nearly as good and the game didn't move nearly as fast. Oh shoot, why didn't I go out that door when I had a chance? All right. Lost out 13%. There is no map in this. Is there, Hasifa, that I'm just missing out on? I'm sure there's not. Let's try the surf. It's got the dagger. Probably should have not picked the... Oh, the key! Why can I not pick up the key? Any ideas on why I can't pick up this key? To hover over it. Oh, you gotta press Z to pick up objects. I thought you just press Z to drop them. Some more food. Oh, magic mirror. The backgrounds have a very vector-like quality to them. You know, it's almost like a Tempest sort of thing. I don't know why I died. It's hard to believe that this is one of the first... Actually, I guess this is the first 48K game that Ultimate did. All the rest were 16K. You know, it's funny. The jump from 16 to 48K was so much more monumental than the jump from 48K to 128K. I mean, I haven't seen really any 128K Spectrum games that I was like, holy cow, that's so much better than the 16K, or I mean than the 48K, but the 16K to the 48K, that was huge. Oh man. Hold on, nope. I want that. But I want this other thing too. I need that bottle. What's this thing? Yeah, you're right, Hasifa. It is. It's an ingenious kind of system to make you look like you're looking down into it. I'm getting pretty far here. I managed to use both my keys. I'm not sure what those other things are. I really like the surf's bouncing dagger. know if you can kill that thing or not. I don't have the red key. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Major Havoc is great. I've actually played a real Major Havoc machine before when I was at the Galloping Ghost in Chicago. Oh, it's interesting, Dario. Hey, Barkbit. How's it going, man? Are you still on your 5-week mega vacation? I hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I would be if I was running around downtown Sweden, getting all crazy. I'd love to go to Sweden. It's where some of my musical heroes are from. Oh. Last guy. Need the red key. Show me where the red key is, please. I like how there's a picture of a ghost there. That's awesome, Barkbit. ABBA? Nah. I like a lot of that indie pop stuff that Aaron hates. So like Jens Linkman, The Radio Department. Ooh, that might be useful. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Come on. There. Good. Nope. Well. Yeah, I've heard that FunSpot has fallen on hard times as of late, Ricky. When was the last time you were up there? That they've replaced a lot of their classics with the redemption machine cancer that's overtaking tons of other arcades. I was going to go up there when I lived in Boston, but I decided against it. All right, let's try the night. Is the world the same all the time? I guess it is. I'll have to study up on those. I'll see if you care to drop a link in the chat. Actually, I don't know if you can do that or not on YouTube, but it'd be great if you could. I could pull one of those up real quick. So, Dario, if you're still there, what is the special ability of the knight? Since he doesn't have the slippery shoes. I'm not crazy about him already. Thanks, Asifa. Oh, is this bad boy? So I am using an emulator this evening because I'm going to be playing some different things, and sometimes I get tired of the load times. Let's pop this thing up. Oh yeah, game map. Oh wow. Let's... Okay. So this thing is, I'm sure it would help me if I studied it carefully, but it's... I mean, they didn't make it... You don't want to make a game like this too easy. So you've got, I guess, 3 floors, maybe? Oh, wow. So this is interesting. So you find the colored keys to open the colored doors, then you find the AGC key. Okay. Here we go. So the knight can walk through clocks. The wizard uses bookcases. Let me just pop this up on the screen here. Oops. The wizard uses bookcases, and the serf goes across barrels on the wall. Okay, so that's cool. So the knight, since I'm playing on the knight, protect yourself from Dracula. Give the mummy the leaf to lure it. Find the spanner and kill Frankenstein. And this is so cool. Look at that. And I guess the keys are randomly placed, but all the other objects are always in the same place, maybe? Ah, interesting. That's true, Ricky. It takes me about an hour and a half to mow all the grass and do all the weed eating. But I don't often do it all on the same day. Like I said, the backyard only gets mowed once a month. It is facing a farm and out of the public sight. Yeah, I saw that, Hasifa. I think this and Saberwolf, I want to say, are both in there. So I can ward off Dracula with this thing. Ward off my hunger with that hunk of meat. Ah, get away from me. That was handy. Red key, check. Oh, gotta pick it up. Ah, that mummy's a killer. Oh, there's a clock. There's a thing, I don't know what that is. I think there's some red herring items in this game, and I think that that's one of them. So we want to drop that. There we go. Now we got it set up. This is really a game you could really lose yourself in, you know? Oh. There we go. We've got all the keys. Nothing's standing in my way now. I guess I don't have a blue key. No blue key. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll definitely check out all the Let's Play videos. Oh, look at this! I actually found part of the big key. So he's in my way. I need to get the thing that lures him away. Yeah, you can beat this game in like 6 minutes if you know what you're doing. I'll see if I have some pseudo-sad news to report. I've lost the receiver for that wireless stick that you gave me with the SNES Mini Classic. Aaron got me an 8-bit DOE stick, and I was like, man, I want to go full-out wireless. And I got the fight stick out that you included, and I was going to go all out and oh, I didn't realize that I had the wrong thing up here. There we go. Sorry, you were getting a small view. I think this is the thing that you lure the guy away with, maybe? I don't know. So, it's still somewhere around here, but I've just got to find it. For the longest time, I never used it. I just used the controllers that came with it, but since I had that, Aaron got me that second wireless stick, I figured I'd go all wireless. All right. So I started thinking about what I'm going to be taking some Spectrum requests. So if there's any Specky games you'd like me to check out, please list them in the chat. When I get done, we'll play some. I haven't run across Dracula. That's crazy. That's not a walkthrough at that point. That's a, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm not sure if I have that, Ricky, if it's a new game. I don't think I've even seen the green key yet. I feel like I'm walking around in circles here. That's not a mirror, is it? No. All right. I'll see if I've got it. Is this something that's freely downloadable, Ricky? Okay, I found it. Well, forgot to switch systems here. Cool, Hasifa. All right, now we got 128K going. Ooh. Hey, my chicken not raw. Where you been, man? Long time no see. I'm just digging this tune. I think I prefer the 128K sound chip to the SID chip and the C64. There's just something about the 128K. I don't know, what was the name of the 128K sound chip? I'm sure it had a snappy name, didn't it? Okay. Enter just we'll go 1 control menu, 2. No password. Oh boy. Up the jump. Not on the NES, they weren't. The only real Dizzy games were on the pseudo-illegal Codemasters label, and on the Aladdin like Mega Kart system. Oh no! Yeah. Can I go in these guys? No. Oh yeah, go push the button. Uh-oh, something tells me I've got to wake Grandpa up. Yeah, I agree, Pixels. I have not been real impressed with the Amiga Spectrum outings that we've taken on various Amigathons. He loses something in higher fidelity. I don't know, Michael. Maybe that could be something we could try next. Pixels, how are you at Lords of Chaos? Isn't that the thing we're doing in 2 weeks? Okay, something else we gotta find. Oh, that bird just rocked me. Oh! What's this guy doing? All right. Well, we'll handle that next week when it gets closer to the time. What? Okay. Yeah, it's mega colorful. It's the 128K at its finest. Without it, the Yoke Folk have no... Isn't there a Dizzy fan site like yokefolk.org or something like that? I want to say I've come across that on my internet travels. Oh, that's crap. I shouldn't have to take follow damage from that. Yokefolk.com. Is it still operational? Well, yeah, that is my desire. How did you guess? Uh-oh. Core, that's a bit steep. That was my British accent. So Dizzy's got lots of things. Lots of things, lots of quests. Yeah? All right. Yeah, this is the new one. Try to wave. Do they have a forum on there, Pixels, on yokefolk.com? I might try and advertise our Sinclair on there. Maybe get some folks that might not have heard of the podcast. I've got to admit, I've not been as diligent at promoting our Sinclair as I probably should be. Yeah, it seems like you need a brawly in every every Dizzy game. You have to collect a brawly. What's this guy? All right, so he's wanting something too. Probably. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that seems cheap and unfair. My, you know, I planned on keeping the blue plastic top on my monster stick because I really like the way, like, sort of the Donkey Kong look, but it's peeling off here in the corner. Unfortunately, to take out off of all the pieces, I think I might have to disassemble the stick. Yeah. That's not good. So, may have to work on that a little bit later. Oh, I see. We'll go back here and try it again. I will say the up to jump mechanic, as has been noted, is much easier with the joystick. Oh! Give me... Yeah! Gold coin! Oof. Now I can pay this genie, I bet, right? How do I summon the genie? You think I should drop this coin down the well? You think that's a good idea? Is the Toast Rack the nickname of the 128K? How's the Switch treating you, Hasifa? You still enjoying it? Still waiting on feedback for the coin, by the way. Anybody have any thoughts on that? Should I drop the coin down the well? Summon the genie? Pay the genie to get something? Alright. Ricky says yes, I'm doing it. Ah. Do I still have the coin? No. So this is like the... I hope I don't need that coin for anything else. I love how each room is named. Again, that was such a disappointment on the Addams Family. Oh boy. That's awesome, Hasifa. Anybody have... Oh, I need to go back and get that cherry. Give that cherry to the elephant. So was this originally a 48K game that was remade for the 128K? Oh. Fall damage is such a bummer. Oh, okay. I need to... I could use an energy power up. No! No, Dizzy. No! No, Dizzy. And I'm dead. The flip scrolling thing is interesting. I will say that. You know, for somebody that didn't grow up with playing the Spectrum and always had smooth scrolling, the flip scrolling system is, I mean, in a way, it's kind of neat. All right, I got that cherry at full health. That's normally how those things work. But hey, look at this. I made it up to a new zone in the clouds. There's the screwdriver. All right, so we can go back to the village of the Yoke Folk. All right, got the spanner. Oh. Now maybe I can go fix the generator with the spanner. What do you think? How can you not be a Specky fan, Ricky? I gotta be honest, I'm a fan of everything though. Look at that. Now maybe this guy will talk to me. Nope. Wants something to do with me. I just can't believe, I mean, you know, like, I'm sure the BBC Micro was awesome. I'm sure that the Amstrad has its charms. But for my money, nothing beats the good old ZX Spectrum. Okay. So maybe we're just waiting to see if this guy's done now. No, I haven't changed my mind about Lionheart. I think there are a ton, you know, a lot of crap games on the Amiga. Lionheart remains a solidly middling platformer with excellent music and unique art. I'll call the art unique. The control of your guy is poor. The system of combat is poor. The enemy patterns are poor. But I mean, it's better than a lot of games on the Amiga for sure. Oh, guilty pleasure Amiga game? I don't know, because I mean, almost all the Amiga games that I like, I wouldn't consider to be guilty pleasures. Oh, so we gotta add something else to the puzzle now. I mean, if I'm firing up the Amiga just for fun, I mean, you know, I'm gonna go to Worms. I'm gonna go to Lotus. I'm gonna go to the Addams Family. For the NES, I've got tons of guilty pleasure games that I know are not good games, but I still like to play. Like Super Spike V-Ball. Top Banana is just painful. It's painful to the senses. Jaws, hey, I would say maybe Jaws, Michael. That's a guilty pleasure game of mine on the Amiga. It's so unplayable, but I love that opening with the spinning around submersible and stuff like that. Maybe Shaq Fu. You know, I still stand by the fact that Shaq Fu is a great game on the Amiga. It is definitely in the upper echelon. It's definitely better than oh geez, what's the fighting game series? Body Blows. You know, Body Blows gets a lot of lots of people like Body Blows. I think Shaq Fu is way better than Body Blows. All right, I am stuck with what to do at this point. I've got spectacles, but I cannot wake grandfather. Tyro, I don't play a lot of... Oh boy, I didn't mean to drop you. Spectacles, come back. Oh boy. Mortal Kombat, or I'm not a big Mortal Kombat guy, but Aaron, who says that Mortal Kombat 2 on the Amiga is actually pretty good. And I don't know if you saw on Amigathon, we actually played every Street Fighter 2 game, and some of the later iterations of that are very playable. Is this guy going to give me some wake up juice? Nope. Oh, there's another floor up there. All right. Since we're on our last life, let's do a quick save state, which is F3. Yeah, we have not been up here yet. It's a very wide gap. They're not kidding. Nope, not gonna happen. Maybe I can come over here, up here. Nope, nothing doing there. Whoa! Let's talk to, nope, not this person. Oh no, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. A peanut where the screwdriver was? Did I just miss picking that up? I remember how to get to that. Go here. Oh. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry about that, guys. You never know with the internet. Of course, Aaron's in even more of a rough spot. I don't know how many of you guys tuned into ARG last week, but I guess he was having all kinds of problems 10 minutes in. All right, so, oh, and of course, that's when I die after I make the jump. But that's okay, because we got a little thing I like to call load. Nope, that's not gonna work. There's not too many games where you have to manage the rolling of an egg into your jump. Go into Daisy's bedroom. Okay. Daisy's house is over here, I think. Right? Oh, through the window? Oh, tricky. Tricky. Thank you, Ricky. I would have never realized that windows were entrances. Can I not go out through that way? I guess that's not a door. Yes, I really dig those styles they wear. I really dig those styles they wear. All right, so I've got the whip. Oh, am I supposed to whip my grandfather? Yeah, well, that makes sense. I got no problems with that. Dizzy B&E? Is that Dizzy Bacon and Eggs? Can swing with the whip. Oh. Okay. So... where am I supposed to be swinging to and from? Like over here? At the end of the world? Breaking and entering. I can't swing through the... Alright. So we go back to... trying to make this jump. All right, I'm on the hunt for the peanut. That didn't work. Well, that's no good. Peanut was right on the edge. Okay, well, we'll go back and we'll get that after we get the whip. Oh, come on. So if I just step off that, I don't take damage, but if I jump, I do. This is a good place for a save state. Oh, I see the peanut. I would have never, ever, ever seen that. Because it's the same color as the grass below it. Jump back up there? Nope. Never satisfied, this guy. Is this the long gap you're referring to, Ricky? Apparently not. Go ahead and save. 3 is save, F2 is load. I need to remember that. Oh, I see. So that over here. Oh no. Boy, it's lucky. Okay. Can't remember exactly where that is. Dora's hut. That's Daisy's. Yeah. A long time ago, like 2 years ago, Amigo Chad and I did a full playthrough of the Addams Family on the Amiga. It was like 5 hours long. It's the longest non-Amigathon stream I've ever done. Okay. So here we are. All right. He has amazing powers to hook that way. Dylan, you look awesome. Hi there, Disney man. Hey, Dylan. What's that you're reading? I don't know. I know I'm standing on it. There we go. Newspaper. Okay. So who might need a newspaper? Gramps, is that going to wake him up? Okay. Nope. I love that, Dario. That's one of my favorite things about UK games like Manic Miner and stuff like that. I was talking about on Amigathon how when they ported the Addams Family to the Amiga from the consoles, they left that part out. All right. Got more food to give to the elephant. Oh! Oh. Sorry, I thought I was going to take fall damage there. Got the umbrella. Oh, and we're back. We should be back now. Is everybody good? Try refreshing if you haven't. We should be back online now. All right. Oh, there's a precious gem. Ah, I'm gonna have to go back and drop. Yeah. Well, that's a good place to stop anyway. I will return to this game though. This is a pretty sweet game. It's definitely the best Dizzy game that I've played so far. I want to go ahead and close it up. Thank you, Barkbit, Picard, Hasifa, Pixels, Ricky, Dario. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Spectrum stream. Make sure you tune in to Amigos this Friday. We will be back to recording at our normal time. And our Sinclair, this week's game for Amigos is Woody's World. And for our Sinclair, we're going to be playing a Tick Attack. See you guys later. Adios.